August the 19th, moths. August is another month when many new moths are to be seen. On warm, still moonlight nights, large numbers are often seen flying awkwardly in London's gardens. Many of the brighter coloured species, such as the hawk moths, are coming to the end of their flight periods, but others, with just as intricate markings and patterns, are still flying. Fortunately, there are a large number that come to lights and windows this month. There are also several which are easily disturbed during the day. They often just fly a small distance before settling down again, making them easier to observe. Numbers are also swollen by second broods and others that just continue to fly from previous months. August is also a good time to see thorns, rustics, wainscots, prominence, hook tips, as well as the more typical carpets and pugs. The larger moths seen tend to be the ubiquitous yellow underwings. As there are so many noctuids and geometrids, and as they have such similar markings, field identification of these is quite difficult. It is made even more difficult by the endless variants and melanistic forms. However, for anyone interested in different shades of grey, brown and yellow, the month is an exciting one. Other than parks and gardens, good places to visit, especially in moonlight, are downland, cemeteries, wasteland areas and the wilder edges of the lower Thames. Most Londoners have encountered a large brown moth, which when disturbed flashed a yellow underwing. This is likely to have been the large yellow underwing, which some say is the most common moth in London. It often runs away rather than flies, and if it does take to the wing, it tends to fly low and not too far. There are in fact 4 other yellow underwings, all of which are widespread. They all differ in size, with the least yellow underwing being the smallest, as well as the least common. The broad-bordered yellow underwing is probably the easiest to identify due to the broad black band across its yellow hindwings. The star among the group, and one of the most special moths of the month, is the red underwing. This is a very large moth with fine zigzag markings on its forewings and wine red hindwings neatly bordered in black. In the past, it was so highly sought after by collectors, they were encouraged to buy their specimens from Germany or France to protect our native population. Fortunately, it is now both reasonably common and widely distributed, and is occasionally seen resting on walls during the day or visiting buddleia bushes at dusk. Underwings cannot be mentioned without including what used to be called the blue underwing, but has now got the extravagant name of the Clifton nonpareil. This is about as large and exciting as a noctuid gets, with its grey zigzag forewings and violet flash, both bordered in black and fringed in white. Sadly, it very rarely visits now, and if it does, is usually seen in September. Another star of the month is the black arches, which is large and with even blacker zigzag markings set off against a snow-white background. Being a moth of old oak woodland, it is now rare in our area, but may still be found in favoured areas such as Ashted Common. There are also a number of other handsome or unusual black and white species, most notably the 4-spotted, scarce dagger, black-banded, willow beauty and line-speck pug. There are also always moths that have English names that may help slightly in a field identification. This month's candidates, which are all shades of brown, include the dotted clay, nutmeg, belted chestnut, dunbar and brick. One other common moth, which is also common across the whole of Europe, is the flame shoulder. This is easily recognised, especially at rest, due to its straw-coloured shoulders or flames. If disturbed, it is well known for having a particularly wild way of flying. Another moth that stands out is the lace border. As its name suggests, it has delicate markings and is the shape of an Elizabethan lace neckpiece when seen at rest. You can sometimes put them up during the day walking along the North Downs. Other moths easily disturbed in more grassy areas are the treble bar and knotgrass. Rarely, numbers of vestal moths are seen flying over wheat fields. They have lemon wings, occasionally suffused in pink, with a fine pink line across their wings. The similar blood vein is seen in gardens. Its pink line crosses cream-coloured wings with a pink fringe.